What's up guys, Jez here from Whiskefy and welcome to another episode of WhiskefyTV. This is episode 140 of your favourite weekly whiskey TV show where I crack bottles that you probably want to taste or you don't because they taste like shit. That's why I'm doing it. But this week, it's probably something really solid, and I say probably because it's only available in Australia and not in the US. So it is an Australian single malt. And you're probably like, what the fuck? Now, I'm going to get that glass ready to go, but before I kick off, I want to introduce two beautiful humans, because they're not even ready. They're sitting there, finger bashing each other's assholes, with giant violins. And hello, Nan and Pop, love you both, because you're tuning in. The boys forgot. Anyway, I want to introduce JC, aka Jack and the Bottle. And Jack and... look, he's even ready to go. Come here, big boy.
There you go, man.
Come here.
Right.
Look at you.
There we go. Merched out.
Look at this. Oh. And then there's corn jazz on the back. Corn jazz.
Is that what you call it?
Well, that's porn jazz didn't really work. And corn jazz?
Jazz.
Well, if you do more walking and less talking, you can get your beautiful head in here.
Sorry,
Jacob, aka Gloucester Lane. Is that a bottle in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Why not both?
But welcome to the first episode of Whiskey for Ants.
Which makes no sense without.
Yeah, they've got no clue what's going on.
No, we're going to get some ants here, and we're going to pour them whiskey, and then we're going to see how they can build a colony
Let's do it.
with ant things. But while we do that, we may as well drink some juice. So, Whiskey for Ants. There's a 200ml bottle. You guys are probably like, why? I'll get there. Now, Joadja distillery, small cask aged. Still not the reason why we have a small bottle. It is 59.7% and 119 proof, or 119.4 proof. Semantics. 2 years old from Joadja. Obviously, it's batch 15. And the cask is the most important bit because it is 100% malted barley from Joadja malts. It is American oak, ex Pedro Ximénez.
Ximénez. Pedro Ximénez.
Yeah, fuck off.
Ximénez. Pedro Ximénez.
Pedro, fuck off. That's what we're doing.
PX cast. Keep it simple. Yeah.
No, when do we keep things simple around here?
Or sherry, if you really want to.
All right. Okay.
I hate that.
See, JC's all over it now.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it.
I don't trust you to pour, but I know you got nice. Yeah, do you know what? You do really good pours with this. So, do you want a bottle pop for me? And
Fucking.
So Eps from last spill was 0, and now we're going.
Well, it didn't hit the table.
Good job.
Didn't even hit the glass.
There's one.
Can we go through a full 200ml bottle in one episode?
I was only doing little pours.
No, I meant more that you've poured.
Oh, that flossed everywhere.
The floor is having more than we're having tonight, let me tell you.
There we go.
Glorious. Look at you.
It's a nice cork. I love
It's-
the little...
Like one thing that Joadja has like spot on is the bottle presentation. We're gonna kill a bottle. Well, this is good.
That is tight.
It's better than the Mictus 25. Using not tight corks.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. It's $85 at 200 mils, but I did do the math and it's $212 at 500, which was their standard bottling release for this kind of stuff. I know I've chopped it up a little bit, but that is where we're at. So, info and notes. So, as you guys are probably aware, I've gone through Joadja before, and since I was living on the south coast for such a long time, I was able to shoot up to Bowral, which is really close to Joadja. It's what? I think it's like 40 minutes out or something. Maybe it's 20 minutes, 40 minutes. I didn't do the math, whatever. Neither here nor there. But yeah, it is nestled just outside of Bowral in a small ex-mining town called Joadja on the southern highlands in New South Wales.
Got it everywhere, Jesus Christ. Keep going.
Totally a sex tape. Their vision is to create a sustainable distillery that uses grains grown on site and water captured from a pristine spring that runs through the Napa Valley or whatever they're doing over there. Probably not Napa Valley.
No, Napa is California.
California. Yes.
Is it the Missouri River? Is that where it's come down, or is it going?
I don't know.
You're supposed to do the bloody research.
Yeah,
right?
I wrote from pristine water nearby. I just said Napa
Yeah.
Valley because I knew I was going to get some form of response.
Grain to glass methodology. Yeah.
Look at you.
There we go. There we go.
Look at you. But it'd be nice because we're going to get there, right? We're going to get there. We'll get there. Okay. So for this batch 15 release, due to a crop issue, they weren't able to use their own malts. Obviously, just not enough to go around, like COVID, blah blah blah, blood COVID. COVID's the easiest reason to. You're going to be finished by the time I even get there, but that's okay. You're going to have some really good tasting notes. I'm going to stand there with the glass in my hand and going, I like pineapples.
Pineapples.
I don't know, because like Pedro Ximénez is pineapples, right?
Pedro Ximénez.
Ximénez.
Pedro Ximénez like pineapples?
I don't
Is
know.
it? No.
Probably not.
No, it's like Christmas cake. It's all those deep.
Well, hold on.
This
guy.
Keep doing your history and your shit.
Yeah, so they weren't able to use their own malts, hence the green label, because when they're doing their own grain to glass, as Jacob beautifully put it, they use a blue label. So keep an eye out for the blue labels. It's grain to glass. Yes, grain to bottle. Paddock to bottle is their terminology. Terminology. Thank you. And yeah, since they were using smaller casks and larger amounts of evaporation, aka angel share, they ran 200ml bottles, but they did promise the consumers that their 200ml bottles was the same price as the 500ml that they were originally running for the first batch. Well, batch 10, 11.
All the other ones,
yeah. So, like, good on them.
Yeah, good price.
But I did notice that I think it was their first one, first cast strength was like 189, and then this one's up to like 212. So obviously, well, it's been a few releases between now and then, so the price is like $20 change isn't too bad. Like considering we watched Eagle Rare jump from $80 to now 120.
Don't remind me.
Still stings.
Some retailers charging $150. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Don't call Ray out like that, you dog.
What?
You're fucked, eh? Ray's trying to feed his family, and you're just like, this fucking guy.
Picks are different. Picks are different.
Here we go.
Oh, that was
Watch him,
clarified now.
Now watch him backpedal.
I wasn't. Fuck.
The big old boss who's throwing you under that.
Oh, I know. He didn't even throw me under. He just fucking let it drive over me. He steered the fucking thing.
I did.
He was in the bus. He's like, yeah.
I was like, you left it open because they're like, the only one that's bringing picks in is Ray, and they're like $150. To be fair, like I'd be happy to pay for it.
They're good. They're 100% good picks. Get it? Yeah, you got one there.
I have 1, 2, 3 on the floor. Actually, I think I have 2. Yeah, actually I do. Yeah.
2 twos.
1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3.
Oh.
Actually, I think there's probably another 1 for. I think I have 2 ones.
2 ones.
Oh, we're getting bogged down on Eagle Rare picks.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Keep going.
But yeah, now we're up to our tasting information. So,
Pedro Ximénez definitely on the nose. Obviously,
100%.
you get those like
Big fruity nose.
dried fruits.
makes you feel better. We're
Dried
at 9
red
minutes,
fruits.
by the way.
What's that?
We're at 9 minutes, by the way. We did
Tight
well.
6. Tight 6.
Tight 6. We're at 9 minutes, so tight 9 minutes. But you're right, like it is heavy fruit. Obviously, using that Pedro Ximénez.
Pedro Ximénez. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. Christmas cake. Cliche, I know, but
That's kind of like stewed fruits. Like
yeah.
plums, raisins, dates.
I was gonna say a bit of walnut almost.
And this is why I enjoy going down to Joadja as well, because these are like in my top 5 Aussie distilleries that I'm happy to support because they're using like cask strength, like makes Jez a happy boy. Secondly, using those, I guess, fresh wine casks, and you're able to drop your new make in there, leave it for 2 years out in the Australian sun, and just let it.
Especially the Highlands, they got huge swings up there.
Yeah, huge swings.
It's a good nose.
I wouldn't call this fresh because it's Pedro Ximénez. Come all the way from Spain.
Yeah, and that is one of the little cheeky nuances about this family that runs Joadja as well. Joadja Distilling, mind you. They have like family ties to Spain and importing casks, and I guess they've always done it. So just access, like hot cross buns.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. Like
It's almost like a butcheriness to it. Like
Yeah.
a silkiness to it.
Yeah, there's dried raisins. Shit, or wanky as it sounds, dried goji berries.
You're right. It did sound wanky.
I thought you were going to agree with me. No, that's good. Sounds wanky. Yep.
no, you're on your own.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
No food.
Fuck out of here. Leave. We'll run it from here.
You guys can. Like I'm fine.
yeah, it's good nose.
Yeah, it's just super fruity, and
It's exactly what you want, right?
And that is why I lean more into that from like a bourbon side of things as well, as just like that sweetness
Yeah.
and like super approachable for like a non-bourbon drinker, and especially that cask strength. Like I forget this is cask strength with all that sweetness.
For 2 years, this
It's not bad,
doesn't taste like...
grainy,
No, it doesn't. It doesn't taste
No.
grainy at all.
and whether the cask was half filled with PX by the time it kind of like sherry by the time it got here, like I was fine with that. Just
Well, that's the thing, like,
measures out a cask strength.
it's not overly sherry influenced on the palate. Like, on the nose... Oh, sorry, Pedro Ximénez. On the nose, yes. On the palate, it's not like
No,
some distilleries where it's just... It tastes like you're drinking
Yeah.
Pedro Ximénez.
no, you're really getting that grain.
Like the spirit.
Sorry.
The spirit comes through.
Spirit
Yeah.
comes through, but it doesn't taste grainy. It doesn't
Yeah.
taste young, doesn't taste green.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's.
he's
Yeah.
got the words.
Yeah, he's got the words. God, you got the words, don't you?
The words, eh?
The words, the pizzazz,
The look, the accent,
the
You charmers.
general warts.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's always going to be a downside.
yeah, that's right. He's a looker, but don't trust him. That's how you catch things, like feelings and warts.
Feelings and thoughts.
The old feelings and warts will
It's an
get you.
interesting combination.
Yeah, but we love Joadja. Like,
It's a good palate.
we're getting caught
Well,
up.
it's good. And
Yeah.
it's not sickly. It's
Yeah.
like...
You still get those big fruit cake notes, Christmas cake notes.
Yeah,
Like a syrupy note to it.
yeah,
Like...
perfect over ice cream.
Yeah. It's, like we said before, it's thick.
Yeah.
What's it called? It's not maple syrup, it's golden syrup.
Yeah,
It's like that.
yeah,
golden
100%.
syrup, yeah.
Like that's and that's where it changes as well. Like we normally coming from like Jack Daniels, like when we did our Jack Off. I'm not putting a Jack Off canner in this either because I'm at 2 now. But we got like all those maple notes and like coming to this and it's just like golden syrup
It is
and it's
golden
like
syrup, yeah.
perfect on pancakes. Would I put this over pancakes? I'm like probably not at $85 a bottle for 200 mils, but
It doesn't taste as thick as I remember it last.
do you know what that golden syrup nose actually like legit on the nose now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just super, like it's syrupy, like it's...
Yeah.
And like first time trying this after a big night, and we did like pause at midnight, and I was just like,
It was thick,
she was.
but
thick.
it doesn't taste thick this time. Oh, it's still like syrupy thick.
Yeah.
Because
Please, no. I guess we'll kill that
Yeah.
bottle tonight. Like,
the other thing as well, like it's 59.7. Doesn't feel that way.
No, it doesn't. There's more in there.
Like there's a punch
top
to
rest
it.
of the boys up then. Why not?
There's a punch to it and a little bit of spice there, but nothing like
Perfect.
overpowering.
Just chuck a bit more in there.
Yeah, please. I'm like, well, look, I wasn't going to put 45 mils on the back of it. That'll probably make Ben happy.
That's good.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, I can't get past that golden syrup note.
Yeah, it's super golden
Yeah.
syrup. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. The finish isn't super dry either.
Bite the pillow, bitch.
No,
it's
sometimes
not.
get with like the PX, like that dry, stringent note on the end. But
Bite
this
the
isn't.
pillow,
It's just,
kind of. No.
you gonna cut that in again?
I've got the same edit now. Like with it's.
Ah.
Trey's gonna love it.
It's weird. Like the finish is long, but there's like this weird patch where it kind of disappears for me, and then it comes back. If that makes sense. Like it's like it's coming, and then all of a sudden it fades away, and then all of a sudden it's back again. No.
No, I get
No,
it.
I had to hold back because I was like, oh, I could go about 4 different ways with that, and I was just weighing up. The
You do
joke.
go 4 different ways.
Yes, it does.
swing all the ways.
Yeah,
Yeah,
every
rope
way.
tied around my neck.
Then the finish is kind of like.
Got it.
The finish is almost fruity as well. Like the fruitiness comes back.
Yeah, it is free.
Yeah.
Like it's not. You're a dog.
I threw him. My goal is either to A, throw you, B, make you choke on your whiskey. And the last time I almost made you choke on your whiskey, so throwing you was just as fun. So,
But like I said, the fruitiness comes back on it. Like it's not a dry finish, but it is long.
And we do like a long boy.
I like that.
So do I.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a shame it's so... Actually, there's a couple bottles left in Canberra I saw when I was like looking for some just to kind of make sure the price was right, because they've completely removed it off the website, being sold out. Like they sold out a few days before I got there.
super easy. And like, it's not overly cask influenced. Even though like you've got plenty of nose, the palate isn't sickly sweet.
No, that's right. Yeah, it's done well for 2 years, and that's where
Again,
we
for
kind
2
of circle
years.
back to. Is just like
That's the shocking thing. Like you wouldn't pick it as 2 years.
No.
It's not like you'd pick it whale. Like,
and this is the problem. Like with me for Australian malts, I'm like I've got no idea, but I probably would have put this around like typical bourbon range, where it's just like standard 4 to 6
That's what
years.
I'd say. I would think that's 4 years. Like it doesn't have those green notes. It doesn't have that weird, fresh note that you get from your garden.
There's quite a few Aussies like where the PX just takes over completely, and it becomes just
PX.
PX.
Yeah.
It's just that.
That isn't that though. That's
It's just like an extra fortified Pedro Ximénez.
exactly.
Yeah. What distillery could you be talking about?
No names.
No,
No
no,
names.
no.
But yeah,
the old burning bridges will get you.
it's definitely like you said plums, but like dried sort of prunes. Like it's got that.
Yeah. Just that. Exactly like someone said PX, you go fruitcake, you go.
Yeah.
Like
That's
it's
dried fruits.
But it's
Cop
so
out,
much
but it's
more
true.
than that, though.
it's got
Well,
gold syrup.
they're just like the first things that
Yeah.
to me is just fruit.
Yeah.
And like, and it's delicious. Like it's not overpowering. It's not super sweet. Like overly, syrupy. It's just good. Like it's a really good palate, really good nose. I'm impressed with that.
So am I.
Like I said, the proof comes through like it's never overpowering. You don't get that like burning note on it. You don't.
No, there's no ethanol that's
Just
sitting in the
carries
back,
really well.
Yeah, I don't feel like a big fuck by my uncle on this one. Like it,
Which is always a good feeling not to have.
Yeah.
unless you enjoy it,
Yeah.
then like you're that way inclined with the family. But like
I was gonna say no judgment, but judgment.
yeah, what else are we gonna do down the coast? But like
Yeah,
almost
right.
just short of 60%. This does not feel like I've had.
No, it doesn't.
Well, hell, Knob Creek single barrel, like perfect entry at like 120, and that's like heap of brown sugars, and you kind of feel that alcohol kind of coming on with that level of sweetness.
The
But this-
59.7, 0.3% lower.
And that is food. So we'll wrap it up there. Do you guys want to do the bar barrel pass?
Bye.
Buy. Yeah, I would actually 100% buy that.
Keep an eye on them guys for future.
Yeah, done. And I'm at a buy anyway because this stuff is cracker for Australian stuff. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm Jez. That is JC. That is Jacob. Jack in the Bottle, Gloucester Lane.
Whiskefy.
Thank
Hey,
you.
there we
Love
go.
You.
There
Stay
we go.
thirsty. That's Corn Man. I'm Jez. Love y'all.